Okay, good morning. There is really not much to do. I've watered my mounts yesterday. Some of them need again today because reasons. I wanted to go out and get some mounting wood, but it's a bit wet, so don't want to stress the dog too much. As I said, it is a bit dark, and that makes filming in my room a lot easier. Someone wanted a close-up of my wall. Well, there's your close-up. It won't even focus that close. Yeah, my wall. Okay, on to the orchids. What do we have here? I'm going from top to bottom. These are all Bellara Peggy Ruth Carpenter, except for that one. They're all rooting, and new growth are all growing. Some are performing better than others, but yeah, I think that's to be expected of divisions. Some will do better than others. Dendrobium Amabile or Brien, and these are the latest two growth shoots. I don't like the word growth. It doesn't roll off the tongue easy for me. Yeah, well, this flowers on leafless canes, so we'll have to wait a bit. Dendrobium Findleyanum, the one I got from Roger, and well, it's romping away, as Margaret will say. New roots everywhere. The new lead is coming on. No sign of a second one, but well, that will come. Bud still forming, so yay. And this is the Findleyanum I already had, and this is the reason why I got the two keikis from Roger, because, well, yeah, this doesn't look that good. It's starting to form its nodules, but no roots of its own. The old part here has made some roots and it's hydrating, but as you can see, not enough. Little keiki over there, it's not doing much. The Pleurothallus restrapioides, starting with new roots. Here's the new leaf, and I'm expecting a new one any day now because it likes to mount. This is a no ID Bellara, I think, and I had to sacrifice the flowers for the new growth, which is doing good. Lots and lots of roots, all in the wrong direction, but okay. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah, this is an interesting one, because it's doing something I have never seen before. This is Dendrobium Amabile, and there's the keiki, with lots and lots of new roots. And this is what I meant. What is this? Is this the start of a keiki, or is it a bud forming? I have no idea. A very happy root system of the Brassica summer dream, summer wind, eternal wind. Oh yeah, the summer dream is somewhere else. This bulb is the result of last year's growth, and yeah, it should flower. Why doesn't it? New growth, really happy. Nice old bulbs. And here is the sheet of Tolkien, and this is basically the same story. Really nice new roots all through the moss. It has these two growth, really big, but no suitable forming as of yet. Well, this one is starting, and this one has a really small beginning. But this should give me at least 2 flower spikes, same as this one. Okay, second row. These are 2 keikis from the Phalaenopsis, Dendrobium Phalaenopsis Thailand Black. Both are performing really well, but no signs of new growth. Loddigesii, these are all loose keikis, and it has to be redone because I'm not very happy with it, and neither is it or they. It's about 10, I believe. Few of them died. A Loddigesii mother plant. And this one is also very happy. Needs a bit of water. Yeah, this is one of the ones that needs to be watered every day. But yay, I sometimes forget. Usually. Keiki from a star class. Should flower for me this year. 1 or 2 flowers would be nice. Come up. Oh yeah, Onsennia Mini Twinkle, the stinker. It's on its mount. It's producing new roots and lots and lots of new growth. So I think end of the summer. One of my latest acquisitions, very sad looking Jenkinsii, Dendrobium Jenkinsii. And well, yeah, I believe it has made a new root. Oh, that little white streak there. That's a new root. So, well, yeah, Dendrobium, next one. This is the Nora Tokunaga crossed with Aberrans. Just mounted, so it has to make a little effort. But it still looks good, so it will make it. Yay! Cattleya intermedia. And I think this one is absolutely a gunner. It's really trying its best to make new roots. And the eye is growing, but not fast enough. These leaves are, well, yeah, I'm not sure if they do anything. This cane is completely wasted. This one, yeah, it still has a little food in it, but not much. Yes, Miltonia Sunset. Well, yeah, what's to say? It's, well, yeah, you see, plenty of roots. This little bulb grew in the last season and should flower, as should a lot. The big Pleurophallus Strapioides. No news here because it is just mounted, needs new roots. So no news for the, well, yeah, coming weeks because this is a really slow grower. The two Dendrobium phalaenopsis mounted yesterday, I think. And well, yeah, we'll have to wait. One of the big Dendrobiums, the Spring Dream Apollon, two big new growth, and a new one on the way. I had all three canes, these, in flower in spring this year. There's still some notes it hasn't flowered on, so yay. These need a separate rack, really, they do. Some no ID on the Cydium, and it looks a little floppy, but yeah, this is the new growth, making new roots, and look at that. So it's doing something. Next one. A species Phalaenopsis, Cornu Huppeldepuppus, I believe. Also just mounted. So we'll have to wait and see if it likes the board. For some reason I don't know how to handle Phalaenopsis, so let's see how a species does. Dendrochilum cobianum. Same story, just mounted. Have to wait for it to take hold. It's not showing signs of dying, so yippee. Well, yeah, just a silly experiment. Loddigessii cakey with a separate new growth. So yes. Dyneema polybulbum, and when I got it, it was just these two bulbs, and it made this one, and third one is on the way. You can see here a little tiny root. It's slow, but it's picking up. On Cydium Sweet Sugar, and well, yeah, this is the biggest disappointment of the season. I thought this was a flower spike, but it isn't. It's a new growth. A bit of an odd place to grow, but let me see. You can see new roots starting. So that's a new growth. Not that I want those, but I really would have loved flowers. A Epicattleya or a Catletonia. The jury is still out on that one. Now, it's picking up new roots. So that one is, yeah, taking to the board. Another Loddigessii experiment. This is the one I sawed in half and sent to Digna. Dendrobium capituliflorum, full of nice new growth. And I think it should be a little bit bigger before it starts flowering, but yay, patience, patience. Dendrobium phalaenopsis summer something, and this one is really doing well. This is the old pseudobulb or back bulb, and it's it's going off. Nice little rhizome. Yeah, this is also one of my best performing. Dendrobium phalaenopsis Thailand Black, and this is the mother plant of these two. And just now, after almost a year on the board, it's producing a new growth. It has lots and lots of roots, it hydrates okay, it's just a little slow. The bottom row, this is a normal supermarket Phalaenopsis cakey. The mother plant died. Encyclia cochlea. Yeah. Took a while for it to adjust, and it's still not really in a really good condition, but it's hydrating. It's a little bit slow on making roots, so well, it's still not dead. My first ever mount, also a garden variety Phalaenopsis. I have no clue what the color of the flowers is. It hasn't reflowered, so, but it's making new roots. That's always a good sign. This is a it's an oncidium. Yeah, but what kind of oncidium? I have no idea. New growth is happy. There's a little start of a pseudobulb. This one was predicted to me that it would die because it is a very finicky plant. Well, it is. This is what it has done in a year. This is the Promenia limelight crossed with Promenia santia, and this is the old back bulb. I had another one here and it died, and here is the latest growth with a nice small pseudobulb. And this is at one time one of the mother plants or parent plants of Miltonia, I believe. So this can flower. Rescue Phalaenopsis. Took a while, but it's growing. Really thick fleshy roots. No problems at the base. New leaf is coming. Brasada, recently mounted, so it will have to wait a bit. Crawling on my knees here, this is the other Miltonia Sunset, and it wasn't performing that well in the pot, so I put it on a mount. New roots are growing. And I hope there will be some roots underneath the moss, but yeah, it will grow. This is the Alicera Tahitian Dancer. Same story as the Miltonia. It didn't perform that well in the pot. So onto the mount, and same as with this one. This is a Bellara. It's making new roots, but the new growth, yeah, it sucks. Doesn't want to. Bulb is failing. And they're all recently mounted, so there's not much progress yet. Dendrobium Amabile. Well, yeah. It's only 2 days on a mount, so it will have to wait. Moet je er dan ook al. Vet. Um, do. Um, Star class, Dendrobium nobile star class. And that's a division from this one. It's full of keikis, 6 new canes, and they're all past the point of rotting. This one had a rotting problem. As you can see here, the black tip here. Those were the first 2 canes. Oh. And they had, rot. Don't know why. But these are safe. Not all of them are real canes. There is a lot of keikis, but I just leave them. Dendrobium Comet King. Nice new growth. Well, actually a basal keiki, but screw it. Old root is branching. Few keikis left. One is spoken for, and the others are, well, yeah, taking root, you can see. And these are just simple nobiles with white flowers and a green heart. Really pretty, that's why I got them. Yeah, you can see. It's rooting like crazy and growing like crazy. Big keiki. Same with the other one, I got 2. Really big growth. Keiki on the 2 keikis. Man, this is, yeah, they definitely need a rack of their own. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side of the room and show you, well, the little rack. Here's my little rack, and that's going to be replaced by a big one. Same as on the other side. There's the Brassica Spring Dream. Yay, yeah. And, well, yeah, it had fusarium and it hasn't done anything. Yeah, it produced a few new roots and it's still in quarantine, gets watered separate to avoid contamination. Jaquinella equitantifolia, and it's quite annoying because this just doesn't want to grow. It should have been, yeah, twice the size. These growths are very, very slow. It still has buds. It flowers multiple times on the same bud, so if you have one, don't remove them. But I wouldn't know why you want to have one, because as I said, these are, it's a nightmare. Supermarket Cattleya. And yeah, I will have to get that off a board and into a pot. I think it will do a lot better. This is the other Dendrobium phalaenopsis, and there's a new growth after almost a year. Stupid idiots. I really hate these. That's a BLC, Ports of Paradise, I believe. And that's also that's an RLC, no, an LC. That's a final blue with a beautiful new growth. And yeah, somewhere in the back something new is coming, so also Supermarket Cattleya with, yeah, you can see there, big new growth and something starting right there. And I believe here is something weird happening. Um, okay, this is Guaranta. Well, yeah, it's a Cattleya. Cattleya skinneri casaluna. Oh, also with a new growth. Second one coming somewhere, I believe. Lots of new roots. This is a Amethystoglossa crossed with an Amethystoglossa. Two new leads and lots of new roots. And these two are Brassia longissima crossed with Notonia Goodale, I believe. And as you can see, a big fat new growth here with a pseudobulb starting. The same here. This can flower. Okay, now my arm is tired and I'm out of mounts, so these are my mounted orchids. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah. I need two new racks. They're full, without a doubt. One for the Dendrobiums, one for my Oncidiums, and one for assorted orchids. Okay, yeah, that's it. 26 minutes of mounted orchids. I hope you enjoy it. Later.